All right, guys, how's it going? So this video is going to be about Luis Diaz and Barcelona. I can tell you right now, there's nothing new in this video from what we've already previously heard, but I'm just updating you to show you how the media are continuing to talk up this, potential move to Barcelona. I think he will go to Barcelona this summer, providing they get that 1-1 financial, ruling status back, if you like, which is, I think, reviewed at the end of June. So I think he's going to go to Barcelona. They obviously want him, he wants them, etc., etc. Despite what comes out of Liverpool, I think they want to sell him to Barcelona as well. But they've got to agree the fee, right? So there's nothing really new in it. It came from Mundo Deportivo, which is a pro-Barcelona publication. And they were really talking about the goal he scored the other night on international duty against Argentina for Colombia. If you haven't seen his goal yet, please stop watching this video now, right? And just search, I don't know, Luis Diaz, Colombia, Argentina. The goal was amazing. Richard Hughes must have been like, "Ah, nice one," when that went in, because, it really should, it's a reminder of how good a player he is. And I know many of you don't want to lose him, and I don't really want him to go, to be honest with you, but if the player wants to go and play for Barcelona, let him go. If he don't get that move, I think he would stay at Liverpool. I don't think he'd go to Saudi. And I think he would be committed to playing for us. But I just think it's like a personal ambition of his. So do you stop in his, do you be shitty about it and say, no, you're not doing it, you're not going to fulfill your dreams? Liverpool comes first, Liverpool get the money they want for him, then he'll be off, I think. Anyway, so basically the article was Luis Diaz makes a statement with a stunner, and it don't mean a chick, it means that goal. But I'm not going to tell you about all of that. But what it says here, just to show you how they're continuing to report about him, it says with the season now officially over for Luis Diaz, and like Barca, Liverpool are not taking part in the Club World Cup. The Colombian is now on holiday. It says he's disconnecting with family while waiting for updates on his future. Although he still has 2 years left on his Liverpool contract, sources close to the player, that often means the player, or certainly his agent or family, but sometimes it is the actual player, have told Mundo Deportivo that Luis Diaz only has one thing on his mind: playing for FC Barcelona next season. The Colombian feels undervalued at Liverpool and wants to take what he sees as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to join Barca, the club he has dreamed of playing for since childhood. And that's the bit. I wouldn't pay too much that he feels undervalued and all that. That's maybe a bit of shit stirring on their part, but he's not one of the biggest earners at Liverpool, but that would be rectified if he wanted to stay, I do feel. Although I do think that, was it Joyce or Ornstein, and maybe the clique of LFC journalists as well, were pushing that vibe now from Liverpool that, we're not going to give him a new contract anyway now. I don't know. It's just all games, isn't it? You don't know what to fucking believe, to be honest with you. But anyway, it's the club he's dreamed of playing for since childhood. He's committed to doing everything in his power to make the move happen. And what you have to remember here is, as if you follow my updates for several weeks, the media, the Catalan media, was saying that he would have to put pressure on Liverpool to make this deal happen, because they're not going to pay 80 million euros or whatever. So they're reiterating that, that basically he's willing to do that. For now, he's altered all contract renewal talks with Liverpool. And this is a bit that the media keep pushing here, is those close to him believe that the impending arrival of Florian Wirtz, for whom Liverpool would reportedly pay 150 million euros to buy Leverkusen, will lead the Anfield club to facilitate Diaz's departure as part of offsetting that massive transfer. So what they're trying to say here, this is what Barcelona are doing here, is they're thinking, Liverpool, they're desperate for fucking money, but they'll want money. And obviously Barcelona don't want to spend too much money, even if they get the 1-1 status back, right? So basically the 1-1 status, if you don't know what that means that for every euro you spend, you have to have a euro in, right? It doesn't mean you've got to sell a player, marketing, whatever. So if you spend 70 million euros on Luis Diaz, then with the 1-1 status, you need to get 70 million in. But don't forget, on top of that's the contract. So if that was, say, 10 million, that would take a total of 80 million, right? You've got to get 80 million in, but they don't have that 1-1 status. They've got the 1-4 status, which I think they'd have to get 175, 180 million euros in to make it happen. So if Barcelona don't get that 1-1 status back in the summer, I can't see him going there, to be honest. But I think they will, and I think he will go there. I know people. I've seen some comments on the Cop Talk VIP members website today saying, "No, why do we assume he's going to Barcelona? This is just the Spanish media shit story." Well, that's what they all said about Trent Alexander-Arnold, and every single fucking thing that Marcus said, especially from Jose Felix Diaz, the main man with coverage of Real Madrid. Every single thing was correct. So I know we sometimes want to go, "Oh no, it's just all shit stirring." It's not. He wants to go to Barca and they want him. So anyway, the message in the video is they're still saying the interest is there. In the article, it actually says he's a primary target. We know that. The player is going to do all he can to make the deal happen, etc., etc. So like I say, nothing new really, but just wanted to let you know that that's still the message that's coming out of Barcelona. All right, guys, leave it with you. I'll be live. I don't know if I've told you this in this video, but I'll be live on here today at 1 o'clock UK and 7 p.m. UK. All right. I'm also updating Golazo España, Met United TV, and Duncan Oldham, the 3 other YouTube channels of mine. All the links are in the video description if you want to come along and follow me. All right. So if you appreciate the video, like the video, whatever, please thumbs up. Please drop me a comment. If you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, there's a love out under the video, and I always give a shout out to the people that support me that way in my morning briefings the next morning on my other channel. All right, guys. Cheers.